Hundreds coming out today to pay their final respects to another fallen officer.
We caught up with a person who has been to each of these MPD funerals over the last 8 months. Sean Gallagher spoke with him this morning.
It's become an all too familiar sight for MPD. Officer Rittner's services are being held in the same exact church as Officer Michael Michalski's were some 6 months ago. But one sight that they don't mind seeing is this man across the street holding his flag. Cars zip by. Wind whips Old Glory along South 13th Street in Oak Creek. But this Oak Creek man stands strong to honor and respect yet another fallen MPD officer. Hard to believe we're doing this again in Milwaukee.
It is a shame, you know, it doesn't need to happen. It's senseless. It needs to stop.
Tim Nelson bought his flag last year for Officer Charles Irvine Jr.'s funeral.
He made a great impact in the short time he was on the force.
He unfortunately had to break it out again to honor Officer Michael Michalski a few weeks later.
It's the smallest way I can show my respect to the Michalski family.
But his dedication goes well beyond respect. In frigid temperatures with a foot of snow on the ground, there was no question where he'd be this morning.
He sacrificed everything for us. I can sit in the cold a little bit for him. Say thank you.
He took a couple of breaks to warm up briefly, but for the most part, he stood by to show his respect for Officer Rittner's service. How long do you plan on being out here?
Until Officer Rittner and his family leaves. Same as last time.
Tim Nelson says he's done this for 2 Chicago police officers as well as Captain Chris Truman up in Lake Mills. But today for Officer Rittner will mark the 6th time in the last 8 months he's stood outside with a flag. In Oak Creek, Sean Gallagher, today's TMJ4.